This video is going to demonstrate the backup and restore procedure for a Zebra fixed industrial scanner. Now, this method effectively means that you can copy configurations to brand new or existing devices without having to connect a computer or use any software. So this is covered in the documentation. First, we need to create a barcode configuration sheet that looks like this, and this contains the configuration of a scanner in its entirety inside a few 2D barcodes. When these barcodes are scanned, the configuration is copied to that new device. So let's quickly go through the creation of that. So I have two scanners here. The top one here, as you can see, is brand new, out of the box, running the default job, which is this scanner here. And the scanner I have below here connected contains the job that I want to back up and copy to the new device. So this is covered in the documentation that you can see on the left here. One thing that I do want to point out, easily overlooked, is this line here. It's a common mistake that people will select the configuration barcode option and they're not able to select a scanner. And the reason for that, as mentioned here, is you need to first manage that device and take it out of run mode. Once you're at this point, you can go back and select the scanner that you wish to make a backup of. I would suggest leaving barcode size as standard, and if you do or do not want to replace your network settings as part of the restore procedure, is selectable here. So if we click generate, that will create a PDF that you can then print. Here's one I made earlier that we're going to scan now. So let's go back to our devices, and I'm now going to disconnect the device that we've made a backup of so that there's no confusion. That'll disappear soon, and this top one here, our brand new out of the box default scanner, is the one that we will now focus on and create that restore. So on the device itself, first obviously you need to mount it and make sure that the barcodes are somewhere within the field of view of the scanner. And what we then need to do, as it's brand new out of the box, is set the image settings. So this will set the focus, the gain, etc. So I'm going to hit the tune button. That's now going to automatically set those image settings so that these barcodes can actually be read. Once that's finished, that'll go green and we're ready to start scanning. So we first need to initiate the configuration mode by scanning this first barcode by pushing the trigger button once. Once I've done that, it'll put it into configuration mode, as you can see in the software, and we are now free to start going through the pages containing the barcodes. Each page will give you an acknowledgement so that you know when you can move on to the next. And once you scan the last barcode and leave the configuration mode, the device will then reboot. Now this can take a couple of minutes, but once it's finished, we will see our job restored in the menu. Now, this option is great if you are deploying multiple scanners that contain the same configuration. So for example, scan tunnels or pack benches. I'm just going to move this so that you can see what the LEDs are doing. Where you have the same configuration, you are unboxing a lot of brand new scanners that are all going to run in the same way. So they're all mounted in the same place, the data output is the same. This is a very quick way to get up and running. It can be done in a couple of minutes, and most importantly, it does not require a computer or software. So you can plug it in, mount it, and then run through the configuration codes and be up and running very quickly. We'll wait for that scanner to come back, and if we now look in our jobs list, we will see our copied job has been installed and it's actually into run mode, so that's now ready to go.